Hello guys, welcome to another excited episode of our weekly outlook. Alright, so in this outlook I'm going to be looking at five pairs as I always do, which is Euro USD, GBP USD, Gold GBPJPY, and Euro JPY. Alright, so let me move straight into the market and see what I'll be expecting for this pairs. Now on Euro USD daily, I am bullish on Euro USD daily. I've been bullish for some time now, but then what am I expecting for this coming week? I'm expecting some bearishness for the week, since we see that we had Euro USD trading into what? Into our supply. We had a very nice supply here where we had Euro USD trading into it. So what am I expecting to happen as we have we are in the supply zone now? Now let me go straight down to 30 minutes, because I can see something nice on 30 minutes. And so this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting some bearishness for Euro USD, but then we can see we have some form of liquidity right above this zone here. So we have some form of equal highs right above here, which is liquidity. So I have some liquidity right here where I think Euro USD can come and clear this liquidity before giving us our sell in the market. So we have this zone here as our potential supply zone for Euro USD to come up and start selling. So you see that we can see something like this. You can see Euro USD trading into for giving us something like this before we get our sells in the market. Or what can we get? We can get just Euro USD continuing the sell when you go to 15 minutes. Good. So we had this particular structure taken out. So we had a break of structure right here. So we had a break of structure right here. Then what again did we have? We had another break of structure right here. So from here we had a break of structure right here. So I am bearish when it comes to the 30 minutes and the 15 minutes. So I'm very bearish. So from this place, maybe Euro USD, there's a probability that Euro USD can continue selling at this particular zone. So these two scenarios are very possible for Euro USD. So I'm expecting bearishness for Euro USD this coming week. Now, what am I expecting for our next pair? All right. So for gold, I'm expecting some bearishness as well. Now let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily, we have gold trading into what? Go back to weekly so that you can see it well. Good. So on weekly, we have gold trading into our weekly supply we have here. So we have gold trading into our weekly supply. So what am I expecting after gold has traded into this weekly supply? Now on daily, we can see gold has already it's already in our weekly supply zone. It's already in our weekly supply. We had somewhat with gold. I don't have my swing high is broken because I have my swing high here, and then I have my swing low down there. So in the previous video, I think I had my swing high at the same level. So I had my swing high there, and then I had my swing high swing low right somewhere here. Good. So what am I expecting for gold? All right. So let me go down to the 30 minutes and see what I'll be expecting gold to do the coming week. All right. So for gold, I'm very bearish for gold. And then what am I expecting? I'm expecting gold to either trade into this particular supply zone here. So I have this supply zone here where I'm expecting gold to either trade to. So I'll be expecting something like this. So I'll move to the upside before we get our sells for the week. So this is just something I'm expecting for what? For gold. This is just some scenario I'm expecting for gold. We also had a very nice supply here. We had gold already what? Trading into that supply. So I have two supplies. I have the first supply here where gold has traded into it again. So I wouldn't be surprised if gold what decide to what continue trading down. But then I have this zone also what marked out in mind that gold can what can trade into our zone up there before we get what ourselves for the week. All right, so let's move to our next pair, which is GBP-USD. So what am I expecting for GBP-USD? On daily, what can we see? I think daily we had GBP-USD trading into what? A supply zone. Good. So on daily, I had GBP-USD trading into what? This supply zone right here. So what am I expecting for what? GBP-USD? I'm expecting some bearishness as well for GBP-USD. Now let me go into the 1 hour time frame and see what I'll be expecting. Now for GBP-USD, I'm bearish on it, but it seems we have been having some consolidation since what Wednesday, was it Thursday, Friday. We had a lot of what consolidation in the market. So even though I'm bearish and we have consolidations, I think I'll go to the 15 minutes to see what I'll be expecting this pair to do. So for for GBP-USD, I'm expecting something like this to happen. I'm expecting the market to either trade up here before we get what? We get ourselves in the market. So I'm expecting something like this to happen. I'm expecting something like this to happen before we get what? Ourselves. Since GBP-USD has just been creating what? Some form of what? Liquidity down here. So I'm expecting this liquidity to be cleared. But then what will I be expecting first? I'll be expecting some move up to the down upside, straight into what? Into this supply zones before what? I expect somewhat some sells, some confirmation for what? For sells on what? GBP-USD, some sells on GBP-USD. All right, so let's go to our next pair, which is GBPjpy. GBPjpy. What am I expecting for GBPjpy? Okay, so when you come to daily, as I said last week I was looking for some what bearishness for GBPjpy, and I was expecting these two zones. So on 4H, I think I was on 4H, I was expecting these two zones here. So I had my first zone here. I had my first zone right somewhere here, and then I had my second zone right here. So what am I expecting for the week? So we had this first zone, which was what which has been mitigated by what this price. So price has mitigated our first zone. So I'm taking this out, and then what am I expecting? So I'm expecting price to respect my second level. All right, so this is basically what I'm expecting price to do, because we have the reason why I'm expecting price to come into my second level. We have some form of relative equal highs here, which serves as liquidity in the market. So I'm expecting price to do something like this, to trade into this zone, the supply zone here, before we get ourselves for the week. So with this pair, I'm also I'm bearish for this pair. All right, now let's go to our last pair, which is Euro-Gbpy. Euro-Gbpy. All right, so with Euro-Gbpy, I already have some analysis on it here. I've been expecting the market to come into our supply zone here. So I had the supply here marked out for about some weeks ago, and then I was expecting Euro GPY to to trade into it before with what we get some sells. It came here, gave some form of what inducement. So I have some inducements right here. So I'm expecting what EuroJPY to what to trade and what take this out before I get what I get my sells. So I'm expecting the market to come apply this before I get my sells. So when the market opens, what will I be expecting? What will I be expecting? So I'll be expecting price to what to trade right up into it. So we had our zone here. Good. Yeah, so I'll be expecting price to what to give me some pullback to the side, basically to the upside before I get my sells in the market. All right. Now this level is also another level I think price can trade into before we get our bullishness to my level. So price can easily trade down here. Then we have our bullishness for for EuroJPY before the bearishness that I'm expecting. All right. Okay, so these are the pairs I'm going to be looking at. If you have any comments, I will be expecting to get some comments from you guys on which pair you would like me to look at next week. And I hope all of you have a great trading week. All right, thank you.